Vancouver. I'm not sure if I'm going to Seattle this week now, looking at my paperwork, so I don't know if I'm going up there. It might be just a straight run to Vancouver and back, so can't complain. Hopefully everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Mine was very nice, very quiet. It is 6:53 Central Standard Time on Sunday morning. Steel Horse is reading 18 degrees. I didn't see any snow in my forecast, so maybe we'll have just a cold week, not a snowy week, but it is what it is, as they would say. Looks to be a beautiful sunrise. I believe that is an ethanol plant. Not exactly sure, but I do believe that's what it is. Mr. Bright Guy. Welcome to Minnesota. Started. Well, we are getting ready to go into North Dakota here pretty soon. So far, not a bad morning. 243 miles into the day. Look at this sunrise. Very nice. Very nice. But so far so good. Welcome to the channel. Come on in. Sit a spell. Kick your shoes off. Road trip's got us going up to Vancouver. Probably find out tomorrow whether or not I'm actually going up to Seattle or not. We'll get that all squared away. Not a whole lot to look at here in Minnesota or North Dakota, which will be up and coming here pretty soon. We are probably about 10 miles from the North Dakota border, so we're in there. Welcome along. Thought maybe we'd get a little conversation going. Get a little background. I haven't always been a truck driver. Up until about 2008, I was not stay-at-home, but I was a home every night construction worker. Went through the 2007-8 recession, and my company downsized, and I wasn't part of the new side, so go figure. So kind of forced to reinvent myself. So I went through a out-of-workers program, and they paid for me to go to school, so I went and got my CDL license, and as they would say, the rest is history. Been driving since 2009, so I'm still relatively, in my opinion, a rookie, even though I'm a high mileage driver. I'm 6,700 miles a week. So not too bad. But I still consider myself a rookie, considering I know guys out here that have been driving 40, 50 years or more. So I'll take my 13 years and I'll sit quietly, as they would say. Love those that went before me and paved the way for me to have a good, decent life out here doing this. So yeah, just that. Steel horses, I got it in 2020, but they consider it a 2021. I took occupancy of this new truck. It's a T680. She's a Packard truck with a Cummins, I believe it's an X15, 450 horsepower. Cummins under the hood. And so she's been a good runner for me. She's currently got 322,000 miles on her. I've put all but about 900 of that on there, so we do get around. And she's a good truck. I have driven hot asphalt oil. I've done pneumatic for a little while. I've hauled end dump. Not a lot of flatbed, but I have dragged a couple of flatbeds around. Reefers for a few years. So, figure the more things you can haul, the better off you are. And now I'm currently hauling for a hazmat company that treats me pretty good, gives me good equipment. So, and full disclosure, they are not sponsoring me other than my weekly payroll that I get. So even though you may see their name on in some of my videos, I am not sponsored by them to advertise or anything like that. So thought I'd throw that out there. I am a company driver, not an owner-op, not a lease-op, not any of those things. Never really had a desire for it. Every time I thought about being a owner-op, something will break down or something will go stupid, something will go sideways. They'll be like, yeah, it doesn't fit my mentality. I don't have the right mental makeup for that. So I'm a little type A. Well, I'm a lot type A. So just a little history, a little background. Because when the economy crashed back in 2009, couldn't find nothing. Sat on unemployment for about 9 months. Kept pounding the pavement, couldn't find work, so figured I'd get retrained. And my last week of unemployment was my first week at a unfortunate, well, I worked for Werner for 2 years hauling reefer trailers for Walmart. So, but I was told by an old dumper, just kind of put your seat time in, sit down, shut up, buckle up, and do 2 years, keep your nose clean. You'll be able to write your own ticket and go wherever it is you want to go when you're done with that. So that's kind of the advice I took and ran with it. So I put in 2 years, and well, that's exactly what I did. On my 2-year anniversary, told Werner to, well, I'm no longer at Werner. We'll just leave it at that. So it's all good. So let's just keep the conversation going. We're going to go and cross the border here into North Dakota. Currently rolling through Moorhead. Somebody flipped the camera around. Red River. Sometimes floods a lot. And just like that, we're in North Dakota. Back with you in a minute. Well, we just went through Fargo. Not much to look at. Still kind of going through it a little bit. Just wanted you to see this beautiful sunrise. Nice pinks and purples and lavenders in there. Yes, we have made it through Fargo. Degrees, 7:45 Central Standard Time. And I'm glad you guys are coming along for the conversation. Throw some comments in down below. If you're curious about this or that or whatever. As long as it's not too personal, I don't mind sharing. Kind of an open book. Also, I'm a man of faith. Come to know the Lord back in 2005, and my life has never been the same in a good way. So I'll just put that out there, out there clear. This channel is and always will be centered around the good Lord above. Sink or swim, up or down, He's the center of my life. Just thought I'd put that in there. Love you guys. Well, let's keep this conversation going. Truck Street, 26 degrees, so it's not super cold, so can't complain on that, especially being in North Dakota and all. So, just that. I'm back. Taking a half-hour break, sitting here still in North Dakota. It's 31 degrees out. We're just kind of sitting and chilling. It's about 31 degrees out. It's actually not too shabby. There's Steel Horse. Keeping it running. Got a little breeze. Not too bad. Kind of a cool day. So earlier talking about things that I've done, there was a time where I was even though I'm 13 years into this career, back in the mid 90s I worked at a mine out in Reno, Nevada, and I drove a mining truck driving a belly dump for about 4 or 5 years, from about 95 till about 2000. So I do got other driving experience before I was quote unquote legal with a license in my wallet, because at the mine we worked on private property, so didn't have to have a CDL to operate on our own property, so didn't have to have that. So got a little experience doing that, front end loaders, all that kind of type thing, loading my own belly dump. And so that was a long nose day cab Pete, good old number 23. Now that was a workhorse, because I'd come down the mountain at about 100,000, seeing as how we were on private property. Yeah, they had her geared for the mountains that we were rolling on, so it was I miss that old girl. And she had a kitty cat under the engine, or under the hood, so just that. All right, well, I'm gonna step in, get back in the truck a little bit, because well, she's still a little chilly out, and I still wear shorts, so that's my own problem. All right, guys, so just that, we'll just keep the conversation going. Everything goes right, we'll be sitting in Forsyth, Montana, or at least that's the goal anyway. So all right, I'll get back with you in a minute. Well, break's over, let's get at it. Let's get back up on the highway. Come winter time, this isn't much to look at up here. It's pretty brown everywhere you look. Everything's in dormant. We're gonna stop hopefully in Miles City, Montana, and get some fuel. Top off the tanks. Like that, we're back up and running. It's a Mustang by a local artist, I do believe. They just put that thing in here, like this roundabout, this last year. So, I mean, it's just kind of, come on, everybody figure out what to do with the roundabout. I really don't like these things. If anybody knows anything about this black iron grill, please let me know. I've sat here at this truck stop overnight. You can definitely smell the barbecue. Well, let's go on in here. Take care of some fueling. What are they telling us? Respect, not trash. I agree. Back with you in a minute. We're done fueling. We're gonna walk in, go get our fuel receipt. I can't believe this. There's the guy here with a full-length parka jacket on. 62 degrees. I'm wearing shorts. I'm wearing my sweat jacket, and I feel like or a hoodie, and I feel like I'm overdressed. And this guy's wearing a parka, full-length. Just saying. We're gonna go in and get my fuel receipt. This is the Pilot in Miles City, Montana. And I can smell that barbecue over there from that black iron. So, all right, next up from here, guys, Forsyth. Park for the night. Call her a day. We'll wrap it up. Give me your thoughts. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Interact. Let me know what you think. Catch you on the next. Well, let's go into Forsyth. Roll the cords up on this day. Quiet little community. Dollar, and a Dairy Queen. And it looks like maybe the Dairy Queen is kind of busy. Yes, it is. Everybody wants their ice cream. Wow. Must be a good Dairy Queen. My parking looks like it's open for me alone tonight. I'm not sharing it with a set of tankers. We got bingo going on today. There's your old downtown Forsyth. Got the old Roxy Theater. There we are. Done and done. All right, everybody. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you like this, give it a thumbs up, thumbs down, interact one way or the other. Let me know what you think or don't think. Hope everybody has a wonderful evening. I'm going to roll the cords up on this. This is what we accomplished on the day. 763.8. Not a bad day of driving. All right, everyone. On that, God bless. Love you guys. And as always, I'll catch you on the next.